Heli Direct!
Hello everyone, my name is Mikel Graham and I'm coming to you from Heli Direct, and today I'm going to be talking about the Protos 420. Now if you've been following along, then you know that I've already done a video about this helicopter, so why am I doing it again? I mean, I said it was an awesome machine, I was raving about it, and that has not changed. This is still an amazing machine, absolutely love flying it. But if you recall in that video, I did mention that the tail performance was a little bit lacking in a way. And I thought originally in the video it was due to the tail blades that are made of plastic and they're flexible. Okay. But after having gotten more flights on the helicopter and putting on carbon fiber blades, the tail performance still wasn't to my liking. I mean, if you are not doing 3D and you're primarily a left rudder person, then it's mostly fine. But going from left to right and doing some hard stops, it left a little bit to be desired. So again, I thought it was the tail blades, but unfortunately, what's actually happening is that the belt is skipping. So holding the belt, holding the tail, it actually does not take much for the belt to skip at all, unfortunately. I had learned talking to others that some people had tried addressing this by using a zip tie on the tensioner right here. So you take a zip tie and basically lock it to the max shortest position to try to get some more tension out of the belt. I tried that, and I tried pulling the tail boom out to get some more tension, and it helped, but it didn't solve the problem. And also, after a certain point with belt-driven helicopters, after a certain point, when you pull the belt tight enough, you just start robbing power from the system. So I really didn't like that. But fortunately, the way this helicopter is designed, the way the tail is designed, there is some opportunity to address this problem. So with that, let me get my tools. I'm gonna pull this off and I'm gonna show you what I did. All right, guys. So if you remember from the other video, I had spoken about this tail case design, how you're able to get the belt off without having to take apart the entire case. You can literally take this off, slide the belt off to the side, and you're good to go. That actually works to our favor here because we have these two mounting holes right here. And if you look at other helicopters, most helicopters have a bearing on top of the belt to prevent it from skipping. This is true on the Spectre 700, Nitro, and the Ultimate. So here we have the guide, but it's too far back to prevent the belt from skipping. So what did I do here? Well, with some help from a coworker at work, we were able to make a little bracket. So this bracket mounts directly onto these two screws, and then in the hole up top, get that in view, you would put in a bearing. So let me show you what the completed assembly looks like. All right, so here it is. So that is a 3x8x4 bearing and a regular M3 and a nut behind it. Now the spacer, I could not find a specific spacer that has the exact dimensions I needed. So I found one in my stash of parts, and I literally just sanded it down until I got it in the right position. So this is what I did. Give me a second, I'm going to install it and you can see how it looks and the performance. But just for reference, just to show you how easy it is to skip this helicopter. So holding the tail. Oh, sorry. All right, you see, it's very easy. Okay. All right, so let me go ahead and get this installed. All right, and that's what it looks like when it's installed. So some quick information. Let's see here. The mounting holes, the two mounting holes you see, I actually made those a little bit wider than necessary. And that actually allows for a little adjustment of the placement of bearing. So you can actually move the bearing up and down a little bit so that you can get the exact right tension that you want. Now, I will say, originally, when I cut this piece out, I used carbon that was 1.6 millimeters in thickness. And that helped, but on the really, really hard moves, I could still get the belt to skip. But it was very hard. Like I had to really try. So what I'm using now is 2 millimeter thickness carbon fiber. And just as a quick demonstration, I'm gonna hold this, and if you pay close attention, and you can't tell, but I'm really trying to twist this. There it goes. All right. So I did get the belt to skip, but it actually skipped up front. It did not skip in the back. So by doing this, I was able to release the tension, release the zip tie and the tensioner, and not have to pull the boom out. So now I'm running a regular tension on the belt. All right, everyone. So I want to say a little bit more information about this before we wrap up. I did try flying the stock tail blades with my little upgrade, and significant improvement, but you still can feel the flexible tail blades on really hard stops. If you are big into right pirouettes and you want that really clean stop, or just doing hard moves, even with this upgrade, you're going to have to go to carbon fiber blades. However, the main point here is that this little bracket, for me, solved the belt skipping issue. Now, I'm talking about how I solved this problem, and now, the question is, how can you get one? So I will be putting the link in the video for the drawing of this piece. So you'll be able to print out the drawing, put over a piece of carbon fiber, and you can cut it out yourself with a Dremel. The most important thing is the location of the holes. The outer shape doesn't matter as long as you clear this circular formation. The outer shape doesn't matter. But what is important is the location of those three holes, the mounting holes and the hole for the bearing. Now, also, I cut out a number of these, and I will be selling them for $5. That's just to cover the cost of shipping and cutting them out. Just get in contact with me on Facebook. I'm easy to find, Mikel Graham. Just contact me if you want one. $5, I'll send one out to you. But now, with this little carbon fiber piece that literally bolts right onto the helicopter, no other modifications, I have solved the belt skipping issue on this helicopter for me. The tail performs absolutely amazing now. It performs the way I expected it to perform. So simple fix. If you guys want it, you guys can, like I said, you can cut it out yourself, or you can contact me and get the ones I cut out, carbon fiber. As I mentioned before, I recommend using 2 millimeter carbon fiber. 1.6 helps, but it wasn't as good as I would have liked. So use 2 millimeter carbon fiber, and yeah, you'll be able to have a tail as good as you would expect it to be on this helicopter. So with that said, guys, thanks for watching. Again, I still think this is an amazing helicopter. It's a small fix, it's an easy fix, and I am still very, very happy with this machine. I can't recommend it enough. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about this piece, leave it down below. I'll be on the lookout, and thanks for watching.